Yeah, no, that's not New York. New York is like, if there's an accident that happens, essentially it's an inconvenience to everybody. Yeah, we don't live in an area here like in Connecticut. It's kind of 50-50. People are like, "Oh, dude, you're all right," or "Oh, come on, guy," because it's like 50-50. We have like a lot of transplants from New York and Connecticut, so you know where they are. Feign an injury, and you'll figure out who's from Connecticut and who's from New York. So that's kind of how you determine. Walk with a limp. People who ask you if you're okay, they'll be from Connecticut. People who say, "Dude, get out of my way. Why are you so slow?" Those are the New Yorkers that moved to Connecticut. And it's weird. It's also the downside of being from New York. If somebody comes up to you and they offer you help, it's such a surreal experience because you're like, all right, what do they want? And unfortunately, New York program New Yorkers that way. Because very rarely do I have somebody coming up to me asking if I need assistance without eventually giving me like some sob story and then asking for a couple of bucks. Hey, man, how's it going? I see you were waiting by the bus stop here, man. Did you miss your bus? No, that's terrible when that happens, man. I hope you're not late for work. But, speaking of bus fare, I was like, and then you're like, oh, God, here we go. Then they give you this long-winded story about how they were in jail for 15 years for defending their family or some crap like that, and they only just need $5 for a sandwich. What? Yeah, man, I was convicted of this crime, and it was just like, I was just trying to defend my family, but, you know how that is. People try to do stuff, and you just react, that kind of thing. And, but, I'm really hungry, so if you got like $5 for a sandwich... the guy literally he comes up to you and breaks down the story of like, look, I'm not a violent person, but I can be because I went to jail. Do you have $5 for a sandwich? But yeah, essentially that's literally a true story. Somebody came up to me and they were just like, they went through this whole involved sob story and I'm waiting for a bus and I'm like, oh my God. And then they just wanted $5 for a sandwich. I'm like, here's 10, get a soda too. I just wanted them away from me. And they always get you when you're waiting for the bus because you can't move. If you're like, it's kind of like being, it's like being a fish in the ocean. You got to keep moving. If you stop, then a predator's going to come up and try to get you. That's basically a New York street.